The North Dakota House of Representatives has voted to defund Prairie Public Broadcasting in North Dakota. The bill was sponsored by Representative Republican Joran Johnson of Fargo. Here are some of his comments before the House voted 48 to 41 to defund public broadcasting. The bill will now go to the Senate.
The original mission of PBS is no longer accurate with the explosion of digital media, streaming services, content creators. There's an abundance of free or low-cost content available online, making public broadcasting redundant. While public broadcasting often includes educational program, we already fund schools, libraries, online educational platforms that can fulfill this role without the need for taxpayer-funded broadcasting. Last biennium, we spent $6.37 billion on education, total funding from all sources. Based on the last few annual reports, it appears that the state of North Dakota represents about 6% of their budget. So I've got their annual report here. Year ending 2024, assets are at $36 million. Reserves are at $16.7 million. I don't know too many nonprofits that have that kind of assets. So they're doing pretty good. PBS gets gaming income of $5 to $6 million, one of the largest gaming charities in the state. That's probably why they were looking at purchasing a drinking establishment, otherwise known as a bar. Granted, they didn't purchase it, but it's on their mind. And if we pass this bill, they can go out freely and buy that bar. And I don't have any problems with that. But I do when they're using our money to do it. I also heard not long ago that amongst the media circles, PBS has the nicest equipment. Now, you wouldn't think of that as a nonprofit, at least I don't. I think nonprofit kind of in the middle, right? Very frugal with their dollars. And yet they've got the nicest equipment. That's just something I heard. I don't have any proof. It's my belief that if we pass this bill, Prairie Public will continue to exist. I firmly believe that. They'll just have to adjust through increased membership, charitable gaming, which is doing extremely well, grants, and planned giving efforts. You can leave some money to them in a will. You can get tax benefits now if you go to their planning department. Whether or not, well, they'll use this as leverage whether or not the bill passes. They're probably sending out emails now, much like in a campaign, says, look out, this might happen. We could really use your pledges. And of course, if it does pass, they'll do that anyway. Passing this bill could be a very good thing for Prairie Public in North Dakota. I believe that. Please vote green. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.